We have here just to price it. Okay.
Back to South Africa after last training session held in October 2015 at Johannesburg and Durban. Global Fibre Aid Master Team from New Zealand and Australia ran another installation training session at the Master Builders Association Training Centre in Durban, following up on new trainees who have come to learn more about this opportunity.
Something that is new and something that is cost efficient, that will be definitely helpful for us in our country.
It's, for me, I'm basically working indoors and it's an outdoor thing now. I want to try and learn things, and it's more hands in hands. It's what you do, what you make, so it's like that. So your effort you put in, you'll get out. And something new, it's technology that's improving. So that's where I'm looking for, because the world is changing very fast. Type of thing. You need to concentrate on the world.
This company is it's unique and it's easy, and it's easy for people who don't have experience on laying bricks, much easier, and it's and I love it so much.
Introducing the K3T Wall System into the whole of South Africa is not just a big challenge. In fact, this session couldn't be made possible without any advertising prior to this session.
We currently have a 4-day training schedule, which is running Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday. We have an average of about 10 to 15 people per day. So we are waiting for some people to come through from Johannesburg, whom are late this morning. And so that's what we're expecting for the rest of the week.
After having satisfied with different tests done last year in Johannesburg, the need for new installers has grown up rapidly.
We have a high demand for the product to be used in South Africa, and before we actually put the product into the market, we need to have certified installers, and that's the reason why we're having our second training. Our second training, as you would know, is phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, and we're also choosing a training team for South Africa.
After trainees have run through the theory part, they couldn't complete the installation training process without having gone through the practical side. A time for them to get familiar with this new product.
We might specify using a 150 in here because that gives us, because we've got more concrete and more steel in there. On the practical side, we showed them first the handling of the product, the safe way to handle it. The big part of the system is not breaking anything. So we showed them that. Do you want to go through the system? So basically about putting the joiner into the cavity on the side and lifting the panel from underneath. The other side is from the lifting side, basically all the structural connections that we showed them, the cutting of the panel, the drilling, the ring beams right up through to the electrical and plumbing installations, and the other side was the non-load bearing walls.
At the end of the training course, participants were required to pass an oral exam. For this compulsory examination, would complete their phase 1.
I think it's a phenomenal product. I think it's really going to make leaps and bounds here in South Africa. I think it's something that's very much needed, and I think the whole giving back aspect as well is very attractive. So I'm excited to see what happens about that.
I'm really excited about this. It's something new to us. I hope it really kicks off here. It's just that I'm really excited about this because it's something new and I think our country needs it. So let's hope that it does kick off.
This system is something new that's revolutionized the building market. I've come to understand and basically learned how to install the system. It's very easy. We learned it in a matter of a day to install and basically the ins and outs of the products, what it's made of, well, basically how to the theory to install it as well. It's pretty much easy and simple to use.
In fact, I came here in the morning with little to no knowledge of building, and within a couple of hours I've understood this whole process. So it's anybody can do it, and it's very easy to, very safe. It's got all these proofs: fireproof, waterproof, and termite proof. And it's a good system, I'd say. I know it'll kick off because it's got a lot of potential.
We actually put the joiner along the bottom as like a bottom plate. And we've got the cavity which we have at the top. So we put that at the bottom because what we're actually going to do is flip the panel over as this one is. So you can see the cavity at the bottom there, and that actually just slots over the bottom. So if you've got a wall here only wants to be say 1100, 1200 long, you basically just put that on the ground and cut the panel to that length. Very, very simple.
I think the product is very interesting. few little items that they need to sort out, particularly when it comes to the impact testing and the infill. I think it's a very good product. I have got a bit of knowledge on this product. It will take off well if it's well supported. Product supply is going to be important here, but I think you guys have got what is needed for mass housing and RDP type housing.
If we're doing like we do projects right near the sea,
Yep.
Obviously we're going to have certain type of, so it doesn't rust.
And we've covered that already because back in New Zealand we had the same thing with the coast.
Okay.
So they're very, very high grade of stainless steel.
Oh, okay.
So it won't burn it through the fire test. So the screws don't burn through the fire test. Very high quality. These are supplied. So we supply these with the panel.
It was very informative, I thought, and really, I think you guys have done really a great job. And we normally, us as developers or as builders, we normally so used to the conventional style of building and that type of thing. But from what I can see and the way you guys have developed this product, I really think it's something that can work. And like I said before, I just hope that you guys can go from strength to strength. And really, I feel it is definitely scope for something like this in our country, and all over the world for that matter.
Yeah.
I'm going to be involved in meetings with your team, and I'm very, very keen. Obviously, there are some grey areas. When I say grey areas, you again going to a new product, but I'm very positive it can work.
Yeah.
So I'm determined that God willing, inshallah, as we say, God willing, it can work.
Actually, I'm very curious about it, and I use the word the second time today. So it's interesting. It's certainly got my mind working as an architect. So would like to look more into it and delve more into the details of how it's going to work in our conditions, in South African conditions. So, yeah.
Do you think this product can find its way here in South Africa?
I definitely think so. Yes, I think there is definitely a market for it. I mean, in the residential and the lower residential, in the smaller dwellings and stuff like that, because of the fast tracking nature of the product, in terms of time-wise. So.
Second time round because I am an agent and I'm trying very hard to get the business off the ground. And I'm very pleased to inform you that since my last session to now, I've accomplished a lot. I'm a lot more confident. I'm going out into the marketplace very confidently. People are taking well to this product. I'm really looking forward to my first order rolling in shortly.
Mr. Tanitwake, CEO of the Global Fiber 8 New Zealand Ltd, was pleased with what has been done so far within 4 days training in the city of Durban. He encouraged each one of the trainees to catch up with the team who came from Australia and New Zealand on the first build ever done in South Africa using K3T Wall System, due on the following week on site.
It touched a lot of people's life out here. Thank you so much.